We can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the New Orleans Hornets. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Jamal McGlure, don't do him like that, showing off all that power.
And a strong finish with two hands.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Now here is Davis. He's guarded closely, and now the Timberwolves on the break. Now Telfair with the...
Oh, man! Muscling that thing in. Tough shot.
And that's right, NBA fans. It's a brand new season. Day one is upon us, and we've got some great games for you.
Kevin, one of my favorite days of the year. These fans have waited all summer to see their teams back in action, and you can feel the joy throughout the league.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Buckner. It's stolen. Knocks it loose. Takes it inside.
And that's how to attack the paint. Don't settle for the jump shot if you can get to the rim.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Davis inside. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Here's Cowboy. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Not easy amongst the trees to get that score, but he just stayed poised.
Buries it down low. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
The turnaround jumper, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Cowboys got 6 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Buckner, good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And the Hornets making a change here. Lynch just checked in.
Number 9, George Lynch.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now here is Davis. Right through the D for the layup.
Baron Davis, one of the more powerful and strong guards in the league. Aggressive in the lane because he has that strength and confidence.
Here is Telfair. 10-point lead, and it's good for 2.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And the Timberwolves with possession. And this matchup with the Hornets, it's their first game of the NBA's regular season.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge.
Oh, my
Great.
goodness! That was special.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Davis gets a wide open look. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Davis has got his second basket of the night. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 20-6 run. Here's Cowboy. He's guarded by Davis. Hits it from three-point range. 9 points for Cowboy.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Mashburn. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And whether it's from deep, inside, mid-range, Jamal Mashburn is at home as a scorer.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Cowboy, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
1:14 left to play in the first.
Decided there was no need for a soft finish on that take.
Timberwolves leading by 13. Here's Holloway. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Well, that's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And that one's good. Brandon.
That's how you do it down there. You got to be resilient in traffic.
The Hornets trail by 19. Knocked away. And they're pushing it up. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Out to the right wing. Can they get it? And that one off the back of the rim and in. Lynch has got his second bucket.
Smart pass from Wesley there. A savvy guard who understands when to give the ball up.
Here's Cowboy. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And so it's Minnesota with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Floats one, and good that time. Alexander's got the first basket of the second quarter for New Orleans. Hits the three-point bomb.
Garnett really comfortable shooting as soon as he catches it. He's got a lot of confidence in his jump shot.
Drew passes to Campbell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Campbell's got his first basket of the night. Pass to Brandon. Smith outside. Here's Holloway. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you're not going to get an easier deuce than that, straight to the basket.
And so it's New Orleans with it. 19-point game. Here's Lynch. It's deflected. Arnett surveying the defense. And there's the drive. And he lays it straight in. Garnett's got 5 points now this quarter.
That was a physical drive by Garnett, going in with the intention of breaking through the contact.
Pass to Lynch. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Lynch has got his third basket of the night right there.
Oh, great-looking jump shot there.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now the NBA announcing they'll be focusing more on throwback jerseys this season. Clark, do you have a favorite?
I really don't, Kevin. I was never what you would call a clothes or uniform horse. Whatever was on, whatever was available, that's what I wore. But I would say that the Denver rainbow-colored jerseys, if I did wear a throwback, that would probably be a pretty cool one. But, you know, I'm partial to the Pacers' ABA history because I'm part of that franchise's history. So Pacers first, and then maybe the Nuggets old-school jerseys would be second.
You know, didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
And Garnett slams it home.
KG taking no prisoners and dropping the hammer down. Well, what a nice throwdown by Kevin Garnett.
It's Brown on the wing. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Brown.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation. Yeah. Hey, anytime you're guarding Garnett inside, expect a certain level of physicality.
Poked away. Here's Campbell, and Campbell throws it down.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
And that one's good by Garnett.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Platoon swap here for New Orleans. Davis with it. Pass to Wesley for the three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
David Wesley has a nice looking release on that three-point shot, so you got to respect him from there.
Garnett outside, inside. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Those and one opportunities certainly have a way of giving your team a boost.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Davis down low. He takes it in, and it's slammed in by Davis.
And Davis is fantastic at cutting into the lane. Such a confident offensive player.
Got a hand on it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Buckner, discarded by Davis. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Such a confident move off the dribble. Just rising up and filling that airspace.
The Hornets have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Mashburn, it's deflected. Here's Buckner, 10 points for him. Sinks that one from the post. Buckner's got 6 in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Davis. Here he goes. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Basically stampeding through the defense.
Minnesota calls timeout. Garbage man is checked in for Garnett.
Number 25, Holloway.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Here's Buckner. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Davis kicks to Brown. Pass to Mashburn. Back to Brown. Missed inside. Minnesota's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Cowboy. Buries the long-range jumper. Cowboy's got 16.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Davis, and it's blocked. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Buckner. He's got 14.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Here's Mashburn, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And Mashburn is a really good small forward now, a terrific shooter who scores well from the mid-range area of the floor.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Davis, the pass to Mashburn. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Minnesota on top, running away with it. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Red Hot has really been making it happen, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Cowboy. He's covered by Brown.
Well, to be a legit NBA player, you have to make those the tough ones.
Here's Davis. Pass to Mashburn. Over Garnett. Garnett with the block.
An infinite reach, it seems. The wingspan of Garnett is just amazing.
Here's Buckner. He's guarded by Davis. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And it's Davis with the ball for the Hornets. Pass to Mashburn. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Telfair, and it's in there. Telfair's got 9 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And they double up Davis. Here's McClure. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
At 6'11", McClure is a big target inside, which is why his teammates get him the ball in there.
Garnett the pass to Buckner. Count it, good. And that's 20 points for Red Hot.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
They get a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Telfair leading the way. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
Moving that ball crisply. When he sees an open teammate, boom, it's out of his hand.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And finished off by Davis.
And he's a shoot-first kind of player. And when Davis is on, well, he keeps after it on offense.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And so it's New Orleans with it. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Buckner. He's got 20, and the 3 ball is good.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Rob. There's the one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Takes a lot of agility to pull that off. How about that ball handle?
Minnesota's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight, and it's good. 2 points. Telfair's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hey, I'd keep feeding him every trip. It's not complicated. He's been on fire this quarter. Feed him the rock.
It's stolen by Davis. To the right side. The tray gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And you have to be cognizant of Mashburn's long-range shooting ability. This guy is really accurate from out there.
Here's Telfair, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Pass to Mashburn. Here's McClure, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
When you're scoring forwards like Mashburn or getting assists, that's a really good sign for the offense.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
He's simply on a tear right now and showing no signs of slowing down.
Down low, here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Buckner. He's got 29 points. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Like seeing him drain that three ball, showing he's capable of doing damage from outside.
Davis finds Brown. Here's Mashburn, guarded by Garnett. It's stolen by Garnett. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And this is the work ethic Garnett possesses. Really hustles down the floor in transition.
And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Just putting on the hard hat and going to work. Getting buckets is what KG does.
Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Minnesota's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Here's Buckner. He's got 32. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down hard.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Timberwolves ahead, running away with this one. From Target Center, back in a moment. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. New Orleans gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Out to the wing. Here's Lynch, and he's good on the 3-ball. Lynch has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Hornets.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Now, Clark, a lot of folks are saying the NBA is getting back to being a guards league. Do you think they're right?
I'm not quite ready to go that far, Kevin. Guards certainly have an impact and influence on the game, but a dominant big man is still the primary weapon in the game and has a little more value than outstanding guard play. But it is interesting to see the NBA does have an awful lot of talent on the perimeter.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Carr, he's checked in for Bullard.
Number 8, Frank Carr.
Here's Minnesota. Smith outside. And Smith slams it home.
Flashing his athleticism with the big-time slam. That was special.
And the Hornets with possession here. Pass to Lynch. Yep, it counts. Lynch has got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Here's Serbiak. Lays it up and banks it in.
Look, you'll take that shot every time up the floor.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. To the paint. Here's Campbell. Oh, that's blocked. And here is Serbiak. Got that one up quick. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
New Orleans has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Here's Augman, drives to the hoop, and he makes good on the layup. Augman's got his first 2 points of the night. The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Holloway. Oh!
My goodness.
And that one is hammered home.
Kevin, is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company.
Boy, I tell you, he's one of those guys, fellas, that just causes excitement simply by walking into the building.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The Timberwolves have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Baron Davis.
Stolen. Here's Brandon. Nailed from three-point land.
Not his bread and butter or strength, but Brandon can certainly knock down a few from distance.
Davis dishes to Brown. Here's McClure, and that one is stuffed right through.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Here's Holloway. There's talk of a new dynasty rising in the East, and a lot of people think, Greg, the Nets could be a championship team.
I mean, New Jersey's a talented squad with a young core, and they had a great run in the playoffs last year. That kind of experience is priceless.
Mashburn, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And this is how special Mashburn is on the drive, using that athleticism to just explode towards the rim.
The shot's good from Holloway.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
2 minutes remaining.
Three-pointer.
2 minutes.
And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Rebound by Smith.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Two open that time, made it look too easy. Smith's got 4 points this quarter. The Hornets have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. To the inside, here's McClure. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Red Hot.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's McClure. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Driving the lane, and they get it back. Here's Mashburn, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
A like seeing Davis focus on getting the ball around to other people, solid at recognizing when his teammate has an advantage.
Shoots a fader. Bucket's good.
He is putting on a show right now.
Filling it up and making it look easy.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time